Okay, let's look at the next numerical, number 19. A pebble is dropped freely in a well from its top. So let's say this is a well and a pebble is dropped freely from the top of the well and reaches the water surface in the well after 20 seconds. So let's say this is the water surface. So time taken to reach the water surface is 20 seconds. Taking g equals to 10 meters per second square, g equals to 10 meters per second square, and the speed of sound, velocity of sound equals to 330 meters per second. Find the depth of the water. So basically we have to find what is the height. Depth and height is exactly the same, and the time when echo is heard after the pebble is dropped. So we have to find the time taken for the echo. Okay, so let's start with the first part over here. Now remember, when you are throwing the pebble in the well, that means the initial velocity is equal to 0 meters per second. So let's use our formula. S equals to ut plus half at square. Now remember, for a free fall, S will become our height. H equals to, remember, initial velocity is 0. So from here, initial velocity is 0. So H equals to 0 plus half. Acceleration will become acceleration due to gravity. And remember, it is a free fall. The stone or the pebble is moving downward. So gravity is positive. So multiplied by 10, positive gravity, multiplied by the time. Time given to us is 20 seconds. So multiplied by 20, multiplied by 20. 2 ones are 2, 2 tens are, which is equal to 2000 meters. So the depth of the well is equal to 2000 meters. Now we have to find what is the time after which the echo is heard. We know the formula of velocity. Velocity of sound. Velocity of sound equals to displacement upon time. We know the velocity of sound and we know the displacement of the well. Now remember, the depth of the well is 2000 meters. So let's try to figure out how long the sound will take to travel upwards from the water all the way to the surface of the well. So for that, we use this formula. Time equals to S divided by velocity of sound, which is basically equal to 2000 divided by 330, which will give us 6.06 seconds. So what this time tells us that it takes 6.06 seconds for the sound to travel from the water all the way to the surface of the well. Now we still have to count the time taken by the pebble to fall down. Remember, the total time equals to time traveling downwards into the water, the time taken by the stone to reach the surface of the water, plus the time taken by the sound to travel upwards. So time taken downwards, okay, the time taken by the pebble to reach the surface of the water is already given to us, which is 20 seconds. So total time equals to 20 seconds to go down to reach the surface of the water. And the time taken to reach up to the surface of the well is 6.06. Sorry, 6.06. So the total time is 26.06 seconds. So basically the sound takes 20 seconds to fall down, reach the surface of the water, which is already given to us at the beginning of the numerical, and 6.06 seconds the sound takes to travel upwards. So the total time taken over here is 26.06 seconds.